Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell you the truth about silver. Today is Saturday, the 20th of October, 2018, and we're providing our gold and silver weekly update for the week ending the 19th of October. Gold rose $9 last week from $1,217 to $1,226, having hit a high of $1,232 and a low of $1,217. In sterling terms, gold finished the week at £938, up £13, and in euros it closed at €1,065, up €12 on the week. Silver rose 4 cents, from $14.60 to $14.64, having hit a high of $14.85 and a low of $14.47. In sterling terms, it closed at £11.20, that's up 10 pence, and in euros it closed at €12.71, that's up 0.09 euros. The gold to silver ratio rose slightly from 83.35 to 1 to 83.74 to 1. The Dow Jones closed on Friday at 25,444, up 64 points on the day and up 105 points on the week. And the NASDAQ closed at 7,449, down 36 points on the day and down 47 points on the week. Brent Crude fell 65 cents, from $80.43 to $79.78, and US Light Crude fell $2.22, from $71.34 to $69.12. The dollar index stands at 95.71, that's up 0.49 on the week. Well, we ended our report last week with the following comments. Quote, our best assessment for this coming week is perhaps a little more strength in the gold and silver price. Though, should equity markets return to normal, then of course these gains could evaporate. We're now so close to the US primaries, and as we all know, the markets tend to look a few weeks ahead. The uncertainty of the outcome is bound to play its part on traders' activities. We certainly would not be sellers at this stage, but would perhaps continue with any ongoing cautious physical gold and silver purchasing activity. Either way, we see silver struggling to go beyond $15 or below $14, and gold struggle to reach $12.50 or fall below $1,200, unquote. Well, so far so good. We have seen a slight firming of the gold and silver price, really from the opening, with gold getting a little bit further away from silver and leading the field for now. Gold more or less consolidated on Friday, which actually is a positive sign. Those trading paper gold are more or less confident that slightly higher prices are ahead, with $1,300 in reach, and if it holds above that, then around $1,350 being the next level of serious resistance. This is further supported by the Commitment of Traders report, insofar as one dares to read it as a gospel indicator. The commercials or producers are now 2.5 times short compared to long, which can be interpreted as a bullish sign as they hedge their positions while the price and indicators are rising. Incidentally, we smiled a week or so ago when someone who was on YouTube authoritatively stated that the commercials were more long than short, which suggested a bullish statement. Clearly misunderstanding that the commercials are likely to be in the opposite direction of the price movement, and often opposite to managed money. So beware of amateur interpretations, or they could mislead you. Managed money have reduced their short positions and slightly increased their long positions, with shorts now being around 1.5 times longs. This certainly suggests a change in sentiment. And for the benefit of one of our long-term subscribers, Cabadejo, yes, swap dealers are 1.5 times long than they are short. Ironically, though, slightly increasing their short position from last week. To be fair, if we have both managed money and swap dealers moving in the same long direction, as a rule of thumb, it is more positive than negative for the price of gold. Let's now look at silver. Silver has been a little more volatile than gold, seeing it peak on Tuesday and trough on Thursday, recovering again on Friday to end the week just up 4 cents. Analysts and traders see $15 in their sights and are very much aware of a $14 highly supportive floor. The COT report shows commercials producers 2.5 times short than long, swap dealers 50% more long than short, but having increased their short position, managed money just short of 2 times short than long, having decreased their short position. So similar, more or less, to gold in that the trend indicates potentially slightly higher prices ahead. So let's take a look at the economic news to be announced this coming week. On Wednesday, we have the market, manufacturing and services PMI for October and new home sales for September. On Thursday, durable goods orders for September and pending home sales index for September. And Friday, the most important day, we have GDP for quarter 3 and the consumer sentiment index for September. So this week, our view is little different to last week. We can see a further strengthening in gold and silver prices, though not necessarily significant. And we are a week closer to the midterm elections in the United States. The US dollar strength is still paramount in terms of its effect on commodity prices, especially gold and silver. But it does look like, at least for now, gold to have a very resistive floor at $1,200 and looking towards that $1,300 level. And silver has a very resistive floor at $14 and looking to head towards $15. Stock markets seem to have gained a little composure, but there were 1 or 2 potential frights last week. And it's too early to tell whether they're just consolidating or resisting a further fall shortly due. If the Dow breached below 25,000, then we may indeed see a 5 to 10% fall in short order. If it can remain above 25,000, then it could be gathering strength for one last major rally. Though we do not see that happening until the midterm elections are known and the Mueller report is out and positive for the president. If the Democrats regain the Congress and possibly the Senate, and Mueller's report is damning, then we do expect to see political turmoil and potential market turmoil ahead, as there will be no end of indictments that the Congress will issue. With this in mind, we would lean towards stronger gold and silver prices very short term, even though the Fed has come out with hawkish intent and sentiments. But another rate rise is unlikely until December, at least, and there is a lot happening in the interim. Finally, for those in the UK, we have seen the strength of the pound fall recently, much over the Brexit negotiations and the difficulties surrounding that, together with a potential threat of the Prime Minister being usurped by ex-cabinet member, former Secretary of State for exiting the European Union, David Davis, all of which adds to the political uncertainty and will further erode sterling's strength and thereby increase the prices of gold, in particular in sterling terms. So we have an interesting week ahead, with most movement likely to be on Friday. Meanwhile, we are beavering away with the launch of the Inner Sanctum due on the 1st of November and are preparing the new website for that launch. So this coming week, we shall more than likely produce only 1 or 2 videos, unless of course something significantly happens, as we have to ensure that the launch goes ahead this time without fail and on time. We hope you have found this video interesting and informative, and if so, please give it a thumbs up and share it on Twitter. Please ensure that you have subscribed to our channel and press the bell sign so that you are notified of any future videos. Also, kindly visit our website at illuminatisilver.com, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe as a free member for regular email updates and offers. Disclaimer: Illuminati Silver owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we are not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice, and merely represent the personal views of its owners.